Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for Saba, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the TOEFL online course, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. Excuse me. And you posted 3 pronunciation practice exercises at my website, and in this video I want to go over those. So the first one, it looks like you're reading a paragraph and you're practicing the SH and the CH consonant sounds.
The ambition is to show enough wealth so they can live comfortably with their family and not have to worry about how to pay bills on a monthly basis.
Okay, not bad. You could probably work a little bit on your pausing, but let's take a look at the words in bold first of all. Sheik's ambition show. And don't forget with the P. You have to produce the P with a little bit more air. Pay. Okay, so let's read this one together. To many sheiks, the ambition is to show enough wealth so they can live comfortably with their family and not have to worry about how to pay bills on a monthly basis. You had a little bit of trouble with this word, comfortably. Comfortably. All right, let's keep going.
This definition of sure success can be achieved, but is it by hard work or is it by luck?
Good intonation, by the way. Nice.
The answer is neither. Success can be achieved by working smarter, not harder. The luck plays no role in this calculated effort.
Yes, your tone. You're actually trying to vary your tone more. This is a good sign. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's a good sign. It means that you're beginning to realize how to change your tone, how to vary your tone, so you're sounding more natural. All right, let's read this one more time. It says, to many sheiks, the ambition is to show enough wealth so they can live comfortably with their family and not have to worry about how to pay bills on a monthly basis. This definition of sure success can be achieved, but is it by hard work or is it by luck? The answer is neither. Success can be achieved by working smarter, not harder, and luck plays no role in this calculated effort. All right, let's go to the next one.
1. Half of the thieves.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure where you are in this one. Let me go ahead and type in. Found it. It's right here. My course is so big. I mean, I can find it. But to find the voice recording exercise, because I don't want to go onto the internet to the video that you went to, but I have everything offline. Okay, so here we go. I think we found it. Now, also, these sentence reading ones, you have to be a little bit careful on your blending. I'm trying to pay attention to that. So let's see how you did on this one.
One. Half of the thieves have turned off the faucet that leads to the fine wine.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing that great on the blending here. Half of the thieves have turned off the faucet that leads to the fine wine. So you want to do a little bit better on your blending. Remember, within a thought group, you have to blend words within the thought group. So your first thought group would be, half of the thieves have turned off the faucet that leads to the fine wine. So I would probably, you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 words, stress words, and you have a pause. Then you have leads, fine wine, you have 3 here. So again, half of the thieves have turned off the faucet that leads to the fine wine.
2. The vines and fans were left in the van and will be banned from further use.
Okay, a little bit of difficulty with the V and the F, so pronounce these words with me. Vines. Van. So now let's read it together. The vines and fans were left in the van and will be banned from further use. Now, some of the sentences are a little bit crazy, right? And obviously, these are not normal type sentences. The whole purpose here is you're practicing. You're practicing the vowel and the consonant sounds. This is important because as you practice, your mouth begins to learn how to go through all the movements to pronounce these sounds correctly, and it'll be much easier for you when you're completing the TOEFL IBT speaking tasks later on.
3. A few very large fairies are believed to have transported berries and leaves to be used as compost.
That V sound, you're having some trouble with that. Very. A few very large fairies are believed to have transported berries and leaves to be used as compost.
4. Due to his failure to save his friend from a lifetime of illness, Fred finally figured to let the doctors operate, but to no avail.
Illness. You're actually ill.
It
You pronounced that sound correctly. Let's read this sentence one more time. Due to his failure to save his friend from a lifetime of illness, Fred finally figured to let the doctors operate, but to no avail.
It's safe to save veal and wafers until one decides to give a waiver to those who feel like they do not want to eat it.
Okay, let's read that one together. It is safe to save veal and wafers until one decides to give a waiver to those who feel like they do not want to eat it.
Thing is that researchers have
Okay, let's go down to the last one here. Okay, here we go. This is going to be tough. So it looks like in this case we're pronouncing the F and the V. Now let's practice them one time before we get into the paragraph reading. You ready? Have, Pavlov's, very, for, after, salivate, different.
What's interesting is that researchers have continued Pavlov's experiments with classical conditioning using other subjects such as people.
Nice. What I like is you paused after experiments. That was a good strategy because you're introducing the prepositional phrase there, so that was actually pretty good. Good with your pausing there.
They discovered the humans are conditioned to very similar methods.
I don't know about that. Very, very similar methods.
For example, after a sound was continually combined with eating potato chips, college students came to salivate in reaction to the sound alone. Researchers have learned that many different organisms can be conditioned to respond to practically any stimuli such as lights, sounds, or tastes.
Taste. You're doing much better with your pausing. Your pausing is absolutely brilliant. If you can have that same kind of pausing, I think during your TOEFL IBT speaking task, it's going to be good. Now, you also have to work on what's called your phrasing. Your phrasing is your blending, and this is the one that's a little bit hard for you, right? But you haven't gotten to those lessons yet. When you get to those lessons, we'll practice together. Now, the main thing is, a lot of what we're doing right now, Saba, it's tedious. And you're like, why do I have to do this? This is very boring to me. Okay, it might be boring, but I'm telling you, going through this practicing these sounds and getting feedback, it's very important to helping you reach a native speaker, near native speaker fluency of American English. Now, what I want to do now is I want to go over the V sound a little bit. And let's go over to my website. And let's take a look at those specific sounds. And I want you to see the lady as she's making these sounds. I'm not convinced that you have the v. That particular sound, I don't think you have mastered yet. So let's do a little bit of practice at the website right now. Now, you know what you do. You have to go to the pronunciation section of my course. Good grief. Let's look at the course and just, did you know you can click on just one, show one topic? So now we're just looking at the listening topic. So I go at the bottom. Now I can find the pronunciation section very easily. And now what we want to do is go to the section here. See and hear, it's after Speak Clearly lesson number 24. See and hear how vowel and consonant sounds are produced. So we're going to click here on the link. And we want to see the lady. These are fricative consonants that you want to practice. The F and the V sound. Both of the sounds are produced in the same way. The F sound is okay, but you need to put more vibration with the V. Watch this.
Va. Va.
Now watch her.
V.
You see what she's doing there right around here? You got kind of the lips and the teeth coming together. V. V. Now try these words. Repeat after the lady.
Voice. Waver. Above.
Okay, repeat after the lady.
V.
Again.
V. V.
Now notice when you look at the F is pronounced exactly the same way.
Fa.
Except there's no vibration. There's no vibration in the vocal folds when you produce the F sound, but you do produce the F and the V in exactly the same way.
Food. Lifeboat. Thief.
Except for the one characteristic of there's no vibration. So this is the one I want you to practice a little bit. What you can do is hold a mirror or do a webcam. If your computer has a webcam, do a webcam video and watch yourself, and then put the video right over here, kind of put it next to the lady so you can see both screens together and compare.
Voice. Waver. Above.
You see that? So that's the one thing I'd like you to do, is to continue to practice a little bit more with the v, the van, very, vain, that particular sound. All right, thank you.